here.
What a piece.
Well, match is starting now, and we'll get into our track selection.
Alrighty.
To start off this USA versus France match, it's you know, only 12 races instead of a potential 36 over a best of 3, but you know, still something that should be really close either way. And just based on the track selection, I'm assuming USA have a majority of top spots in picking Warrior Stadium.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna go Yoshi Valley this time. Okay.
And honestly, France always like staying true to the Yoshi Valley. They love this track and they seem to use it very well. Ooh. Wait, what the heck happened? Give me a second. My phone did something weird. Interesting. Haha. Okay. Anyways. Starting out on Yoshi Valley.
Yoshi Valley, man. This is a great track for France to be able to recover from the poor spots they got. A lot of routes, of course, in this one. I mean, we've seen over the course of play on this track for the little time this game's been out. By little time, I mean like 3 years.
Yeah, you already see the glider being optimized by Soldier here.
Yeah, he's a little far back from all this. You know, in 12th place, but he is surrounded by a lot of French members around him, so I wouldn't be too worried if I was him, or at least for his. Not even
awfully far back. You can just, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He may be a little far back now. Kamek with triple reds, trying to wreak havoc on as many players as he can, but that does not seem good for France since there are a lot of these bottom spots.
Yeah, well, they have a little bit of time to catch up, but they have to do so soon, and Power maybe wants to use that golden sometime soon, seeming to hold it for maybe the latter part of this track, which is, I think, a decently smart decision. We'll see where it gets him. Triple shrooms for Soldier in the meantime.
Conveniently, we'll be able to tell who's where for the most part, because we have a lot of France using their Miis. There's Rookie's Mii, so that's like, I mean, Rookie's Mii is like very, very conspicuous, so we know where he is at most times, but a lot of those other Miis will be the France force. And then pretty much the Mortons that aren't, there's like one Morton for France,
Ooh, okay.
But that should be easy to tell.
Okay, so France, right next to Soldier who just got shocked, so both teams know there is a shock in play. Now it's just a matter of when are you going to use it? When are you going to keep playing this game of chicken? Honestly, if I was USA,
I don't think they need to use it.
They don't need to use it right now. They have, well, okay, they have.
Oh, Alex does have a star, so they're probably going to chain it here. Okay, yeah, that was a good play by them.
Chain it there.
And Soldier is coming up. Oh, that's a banana. You gotta watch out. Alex is probably getting,
the shock of the triple shrooms, gets at least.
Yeah, that is a very dominant race.
Yikes for France. This is going to be a top 2 for them.
Coming in probably 5th, and someone coming in 6th for, yeah.
USA getting off to a good start.
Pretty
Just
good
from
start
that
for
shock
them.
alone, a top 2, 4, 5 race performance from them. Literally that
Unfortunately
shock.
for Cinda, we saw him in a top spot a lot of that race, but he fell to the bottom apparently, especially being host. That's unfortunate, but man. Good job.
44 points in the top 4 alone is what ends up happening there. So USA definitely amassing like something near a 20-point lead, maybe 15 to 20 points. Did you say they got 49?
I think that's a 16-point win, if I'm right.
49
to 33.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, nice. I love math. Okay,
same.
So that was a pretty good start for them, and it seems like it will be picking their momentum track. Music Park, interestingly enough. Cyndaquil kind of breaking that norm, the social norm of Wario Stadium.
I want to see France being able to get into a spot where they can pull consecutive drafts in a row, because I think that's the only way they're going to really, like, the start is key here, and whether they're able to pull consecutive drafts or not, I think will determine how the top spots look like. We'll see how that turns out if they have one person in third place.
It's actually pretty good for drafting off.
Soldier will want to get that draft as soon as possible, but not able to, actually. Onto Alex. Maybe actually wanting to avoid it. I'm not sure.
Definitely wanting to avoid it right here, because this is a strange place to be.
In the meantime, Colossus has no qualms about just straight up drafting into the opposing team.
Walking his way into first place.
Yeah. And while USA do take a safe...
Part, he can
while the USA do take a safe approach to it, it does mean they at least remain in 2-3 for now, which you can't always say when teammates draft each other on the beginning of Music Park. It doesn't always turn out to be the case.
Soldier does actually make his way into first past Colossus, even like with him having a trail. Nice job getting in there.
Yeah, we kind of lost sight of Colossus due to lag, but we haven't really seen him since.
I think we just lost sight of Colossus because I see him in 8th.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate for him. He
dipped out.
Had that first really.
I don't know what happened to him. Did he just like fall off or something?
I think I could maybe assume he got bumped on the cut there because I saw him like fly to the left at one point. But I mean, given that, it seems that USA is going to have a lot of these dominant spots. We do see, I think that's Jax the Wario in 10th, but otherwise there's several Mortons and several Miis like consuming those middle to top spots. So I mean, this may be something very good for them. France is going to have to make something big happen if they want to do anything. A shock right here would probably help, but
and this
I don't know about that happening.
This is pretty concerning for France here. I mean, it's only 2 races, about to be 2 races in, and they are surely looking at a deficit of more than 30 points.
That is a top 3 for USA, I think, and France actually squeezing into some of those middle spots, but that may be a dominant American win.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, not so much.
Oh,
apparently they got 3 through 5. Okay.
Okay, one of the Mortons being actually a French member, so that's completely unexpected on my end, but still actually able to come up with the win. I wasn't able to get the results in time, unfortunately. So we'll have to catch up.
Luckily, I do have both streams open this time, so I can catch the results of the race and then snatch them from your stream. Isn't that smart of me? Alright, that was a 19, 27, 34, 37, 38 point race for France, so that's, what, a loss by 6? I think. I'm getting better at this math thing. I think that's... USA takes that race by 6, so they have a not an awfully massive lead, but a steady lead for after 2 races.
Yeah. Germany up 8 after 2 GPs, which we have available
versus Canada.
Versus Canada. Yeah, that's to decide who is knocked out. So we'll be keeping you guys updated on how that turns out.
That should be a good time. Hopefully this match stays as close as a lot of the other matches we cannot cast, because that's always a thrill to have.
Yeah.
And it seems that France is taking advantage of the drafting opportunities on Electro Drome, because they did come up with those middle spots. Hopefully they can get something done here.
Yeah, hopefully they can follow up on the positions they have right now for this. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, right behind, of course, the USA top 2.
Oh, hi, Daniel.
Oh, goodness, that banana almost landing onto France there.
Daniel's just like Kolos did. He kind of just squandered his way into first, and that's a top 2 right now for top 3.
Top three. Yeah. So France actually able to get really well acquainted with some of these top spots, and Electro Drome really going their way before Colossus going down to that bread shell. Soldier being one of the goodness! But as soon as I was saying that, Boomerang actually catches onto him. So with that being said, France, okay, maybe not so much. They have top 2, USA having 3, 4, 5, and a little bit of a mixed bag, but I think France right now in the lead after starting off not so much the case.
Soldier taking those wide coins, interestingly enough. A lot of France actually seems to be making their way up into that top pack, so... Oh, those are triple reds for power, so I mean... that may be a couple USA members being taken out.
Honestly, this is looking super good for France. They have 5, 6, 7. Look at their top 2 lead, which is honestly growing more and more. Like you see, the gap between 2nd and 3rd is pretty massive right now.
I'd also like to acknowledge that Jax uses Star on top of power at that point to take out the rest of his reds, which is actually pretty smart on his part. Good for the team.
But still,
3, 4, 5 for USA. They're back into those mid.
They're gonna have to do more than just hold out stars if they want to prolong this their chances at getting back into the top spots. I mean, we see France going up on the left side and a bomb being dropped. That was USA's Rookie actually dropping some items onto France.
Generous move by Rookie to take that left path. Watch out for his teammates with the crazy 8. And
he also has to watch out for Sabas coming up as well.
Ooh, that's a target shock on 3 of USA.
Oh my goodness, executed to perfection.
But okay, yeah, there goes France. They're coming up through the cut. Yeah, that may be that's a really good race for France, I think. I'd like to say.
Barely, it looked.
That
target shock was amazing for them. It didn't look like they were going to be able to take full advantage of it until the very end when they started streaming up and getting through the cut. France able to have an extremely good race for themselves and able to get back in this one.
That should heighten their spirits a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a very convenient shock there. You got all three of them. Very nice timing on their part.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27, 35, 42.
And France have brought it back. They're only trailing by 6 points now.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm excited.
Yeah. Now this is something that I think we kind of expected to see from the beginning. A close score, a close affair. I mean, it's actually been really back and forth throughout these 3 races, but
very reminiscent of last year, I'd have to say. This should be a good one.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see where these teams will go, and actually, okay, that's interesting. France actually taking what USA would consider a very common track pick for them.
Alrighty, let's go, France. Let's see what you got going on. They have all the momentum right now. They can carry this a good amount, and it would be quite the.
I'm damn hoping revenge is on their mind right now.
Yeah, no, it'd be really fun to see them get some revenge. We'll see if they can get it here. If they get the good start they need. Of course, that good start isn't guaranteed here. We'll have to see if USA is able to pull off any drafts and doesn't get bumped too much as Soldier has been at the beginning.
With Daniel in first, he should be able to hold on that first, and he does get it. And after you get past those 4 boost panels, it's usually like you should be a little safer now.
A little safer.
Seems that he's good.
USA has moved up to the 3-4-5 though. I know that Zink was actually really early on taken out. One of the USA members who started off in the top spot, so that was really promising for France. Triple shrooms right now for Soldier to be able to move on up. Well, I see. I mean, beyond Daniel, I'm concerned about France's positions behind.
Rookie actually getting bodied there.
I think he might have green. I don't know if he greened himself or that was his own.
Power ends up taking out Alex from second. So I mean, it's still maybe a 3-4, 3-5 or 3-4, 3-4-5 here, but
yeah,
France definitely, hopefully for them securing those top spots because they have a pretty big break.
Yeah. Daniel, I think, should be able to last him first. Like, even with the blue shell, as long as he's protected properly, he should be able to get away with at least some top spot. Now it's just a matter of France. I mean, we see them in 6th place right now, and not too far behind.
Yeah.
And if they can get that 6th place person into this pack and just start disrupting a little bit more, shifting that focus away from getting to top spots.
Nice defense there. He throws those greens back.
Unfortunately,
very risky. He does get Sebas, I think, but that should be good on his part. I think Kolos is right behind him with Shrooms, so he should be making his way up. Soldier can't really take him out there.
No, unfortunately, the drag green doesn't do it. Kolos actually able to get into a really solid spot, and the star coming in for USA.
Oh, Cinda with the dodge. He may be able to
last second dodge. Gets into second place. That's
Kamek
two
does dodge
dodging.
as well. I think that's a really good race for France. I think that's a 1-3-4-5.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh, top 2-4-5. Cinda can't quite get to that second place. And
so that was 1 dodging from France and 1 dodging from USA, and USA getting honestly obliterated in a really awful situation for them. And I think France is actually going to take the GP after the first 2 races. Didn't seem to be saying that.
They're going to take a pretty big lead, actually. I think maybe a 20 points. I don't know. We'll see. But my gosh, this is pretty lit. I'm liking it.
All right, France able to do so much work for them, especially Daniel at the top of the pack with 49 points. And that'll be France taking a lead in the GP and in the match. Keep in mind this is a best of 1. Whoever loses this goes straight to losers quarterfinals. Able to skip losers round 1. And so this does certainly carry implications. It's not an instantly you're not instantly getting moved out, but
it's a little harder than last year.
Yeah,
because you have to take action right then. You can't say what a bad match 1. We can bring it back match 2, match 3. Probably like USA was thinking last year, but they're gonna have to take action now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm liking this.
In the meantime, I believe Canada and Germany in like their 10th race or something. I'm not sure what the results are. I really want to know. So if anybody has the results on that, let me know.
Yeah, I'm still on Leo's stream right now. I have no indication of score, but I could see how the GP's looking. I actually probably am going to look at that really quick. I'll take a screenie of the race, or the loading screen here. Alright, so there's a cluster of scores. After 2 races in the GP, Leo... Okay, this is actually Germany taking a big lead here, because Leo's on 25, Alex is on 16, Mark on 21, Kay and Monfy on 13 after 2 races. And then pretty much all of Canada, John is on 22, but then the rest of them are all under 13 points. So I mean,
this is looking really
a
bad
big
for
statement.
Canada.
Yeah, and it is pick music park for Germany, so Germany may be able to make a big break here and take a win, possibly.
And that's a shame because Canada, yikes, they seem to have been on the come up in group stages. They got their first.
I was really excited for Canada. I actually very much was, but you never know. I mean, they could pull a big race here and bring it back, but currently I'm assuming it's about I'd say a 25-30 point lead for Germany right now, and with them being in top 3 as I see, it's not looking good.
Yeah. Well,
anyways.
In the meantime, we have USA France in front of us. Soldier starting off back in 10th place, 9th place or so. It's the red shell to follow up with it, and unfortunately no French members are in front of him for now, so they'll have to hold on to this puppy for whenever a French member can pop up, which shouldn't take too long, frankly. I mean, we do see a French uniform right ahead of him.
Oh, he couldn't seem to react to that red turtle, and that's going to be him falling pretty far.
And that is a... Yikes, that's a combo you don't want to have to go through. Unfortunately, yeah, it just seems like some of our streamers is not able to react in time this morning. And
yeah, it's 7 a.m. Understandable, but I mean, it looks like on the mini-map that's like a top 3 for France right now. They're taking a lot of those top spots. Daniel's still just dominating the front-running game right now.
Yeah, I'm just worried about this top 3 for France because it's something that, I mean, obviously on Excitebike Arena, not something that lasts for too long. Yikes, my man, Soldier. Running directly into the bomb, gets sent straight into last place, and we've seen him here for the majority of the race, just completely in last place, not able to catch up when it seems like he might be able to. Now looking to golden onto this left side.
Yeah, that's not going to do much for him, as he's probably going to end up getting last this race, and that's a bottom 3 for USA.
And that's a race that France needs to extend this lead even further if they're able to end up with, if they're able to keep this up. And it looks like that should be the case here. Soldier gets his golden down, but it might not be.
And yeah, I don't think he's doing much with that on the last turn.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I think Soldier's race was a complete joke for him, but
boom! That is going to be at least a 30-point. Damn, nice work by France. They again, I say they can taste the revenge right now.
Yikes, though, not looking too good for the USA side here.
They do have a lot of opportunities for maybe comeback tracks, but you never know. That is a 27, 37, 36, 47 point race for them? Or am I saying that wrong? Either 47 or I don't know. Apparently I can't do math, I lied.
It's cool.
Oh no, yeah, it's a 57 point race. Okay, then wow. So that's... I think it's like a 28 point win or something. So they'll have to be USA's gonna have to be working hard here. An interesting pick for France here, Bone Dry Dunes. You actually do not see that. I don't think I have seen that played in forever. Or at least picked as a track that can be looked at as good. But man.
Hey man, let them live a little, man.
Oh no, of course. They can live all they want on Bone Dry Dunes, sure. But
57 points in that race alone.
Yeah, I think that's a 28.
No, 32. 32. That's a 32-point lead on that race alone. So you don't see those kind of wins mostly, but
yeah.
Damn.
They have a 42-point lead right now? Damn, man. This is going to be quite the match. It's Fortunately for USA, they don't seem to have a lineup that, from what I know, will tilt that much. So, especially knowing like Alex and Jax, they're very controlled and content players.
Yeah.
They're probably at this point just calmly taking initiative and saying, this is what we should do, and we're going to do it now. Because there's really only 7 races left in either of these teams' winners bracket run, so you never know.
Well, I mean, the cup is half full or half empty, right? You still have more than half the match left. And as you're mentioning, Alex, he's getting back up here in the top spots with Soldier here as well in 4-5.
Unfortunately for them, that is a top 4 for France. They're holding top 4 right now.
And not able to get to the item box either. Ooh, Soldier taking the odd route here.
Not getting much from taking that route though.
Gets a red shell and only Alex in front of him. Yeah, that route does not do any good.
USA actually getting a pretty good shock there as Cinda's going to be pulling up to what could be first, maybe. I mean, yeah, I think, Cinda taking over first, so it's maybe the opportunity of USA to pull back the momentum.
Yeah, we haven't seen like lap 2 shocks very often at all, actually, but in that situation, perfectly acceptable. USA so far back, needing to recover in some way. And on something like Bodron,
Rookie pulling triple reds. Ooh.
You're not going to recover except without a shock like this. And triple reds might be able to be the cherry on top if they're able to get those reds out in time.
Who is that Morton in 4th, though? Is that USA? Because if that's USA, this is going to be a really good
USA have
back race
first,
for them.
And I think France have 2, 3, 4.
They have 1-4. They're getting 1-4, 5, 6 here. My gosh.
1, 4, 5, 6 from that shock alone, actually able to do so much for them, and Alex able to stay up there afterwards. I'm imagining Cinda after getting the chain for that shock had to have taken some of them out, or at least one of them out, because France did have top 3. So a really good race for them.
I think that's a 46-point race for them.
46. So 46 to 36. It's a 10-point race, and it gets them kind of back into the groove of things.
Yeah, and for their sake, if they can like keep the players that are in those top-ish spots up there, then that'll save them, because France showing a lot of dominance when they have top spots, and they're able to like keep them running up there, because they were defending that top 4 with their life, but unfortunately the shock had to come.
Current score right now, 230 to 262 in favor of France. So
Sunshine Airport pick here. This could be good for the American squadron. Ooh. This is a much better match than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Canada versus Germany in the meantime has ended. So, and I think Canada has been eliminated from the World Cup, yeah.
So rest in peace. Darn.
So Germany will be playing the loser of, I believe, this match, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably? Yeah. There's also the Japan-UK match. I don't know if they're going to end up playing.
No, I think it's just because it goes to the opposite side of the bracket, since Germany's already played on this side of the bracket.
Okay. Yeah.
So that said, yeah, this will have a lot of implications for Germany as well, as I'm sure they might be tuning in here. But USA starting off decently. France actually getting into a couple of top spots as well. Soldier here having the
See ya, Colossus.
Oh my goodness, Colossus getting absolutely comboed green and Soundhorn as well before Soldier.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Before Soldier gets messed up a little bit as well.
It does seem that USA is holding a 1-3 here.
Yeah.
What I could assume is one of those. But yeah, there's pretty much people are everywhere, I think. Oh, there are French members in what I think is 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. But USA hoping to keep that top 2 on their own. Gonna have to have some help coming up here, but
Is that like a USA top 2? Okay, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Okay, you're right, because the Wario.
The Wario is Jax.
And Jack's doing. He's gonna have to be able to hold off the lot of France. I mean, you have Daniel behind him, Kamek as well. And they aren't really too far behind.
Them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would expect in third place to be able to get some solid.
They may get shrooms possibly.
All right, third lap approaching. Soldier with the triple shrooms to be able to catch on up. France having 2 of the, I think, top 7 spots.
Jax does get taken out, so that's a solid 2-3 for France. And Soldier getting absolutely pummeled here.
Oh my goodness, the redirection coming in from just 1 or 2 bumps alone, and that's going to send him all the way back to 9th place. USA
Ooh.
Might not be doing
Cinder's
too well.
gonna have to fight off 2 French members right here. Sebas does seem to be in 3rd, or I mean, what am I saying, in 5th? And that's a... Okay, huh.
A shot coming in as well, but the... Oh my goodness, France was called
That's
out.
a 9-10-11, that's a 9-10-11 on USA. Probably, I think 8-9-10-11. And that race is actually killer for France, as they're gonna take another, what could be a 20-point win. Ooh, man.
2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. That's definitely a winning race for them. And I mean, they have a 32-point lead right now. I expect to probably have like a 45-point lead after that race.
Yeah. France is playing very well. I can tell by how this is going. They I think they shroomed up at the cut there, and they were able to take out Jax and hold everyone else coming up back. And France probably feeling very good right now. Especially after they were having an unfortunate start with I don't even think they were aware that they were playing at one point, but they are back now and they are actually dominating.
Alrighty, well, no score update after that one, unfortunately. I need to be able to get like an instant screenshot. Is what's the deal?
An instant screenshot of
like
what?
the points per race, because that goes by so quickly.
Oh, yeah, I've managed to do that, so I mean it shouldn't be.
Okay.
I can snatch those scores.
All right, nice.
But what is this, race 8?
Race 8. Yep, you are right.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So Power is Pierre. That's who Pierre is. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's news because I've heard Pierre and I've heard Power, and I mean, like, I didn't actually connect those 2 names together at all.
Okay. Pierre, yeah, Pierre's Power. Star XIX is
yeah,
Daniel.
Daniel. Stark 6. I don't know how you say that, but hey.
Soldier not getting the best. Soldier not getting the best of bounces on the start of the DK Jungle, which DK Jungle, of course, like picked for players and teams that really want to get their top spots further into top spots. It's a really easy picking for top spots with the little bumps they get to get off to a good start. But with how narrow it starts off, a lot of the middle spots go tumbling down. And for USA to actually come up in 3-4, 2-3-4, and stay in those spots behind first, actually pretty surprising given that France had all the spots behind first.
If only Soldier was in second, because Pierre is defenseless, or Power, I'm not even sure what I'm going to call him, but that's going to be him taking out.
Yeah. Wow, okay, able to at least get... I think just get straight up getting outlined there.
This is where USA could start a very big, like, possible momentum change, because I do know they're very good with, like, running and keeping top spots, but, like, as it was noticeable, they had lost them and had struggled a little bit, so you never know. This could be good for them.
Well, Kamek is actually at least able to catch on up.
He does take out Cinda, too.
Yeah, which is really good for them.
Soldier could be able to take him out. I don't know what Kamek has.
Depends. Just based on how he has an... Maybe going for it just now.
Oh, nice. He let Cinda pass. Wait, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he's going to let Cinda pass.
Is able to... He's able to get him before he's taken out.
But Cinda actually is, taken out onto the left side there. And France...
This French force is dominated. They are trying their hardest right now. They're all coming up.
The net result is
a lot of good work to take them out.
The net result is just a massive lead for first place. So USA pretty much have first place pretty much on lock, and now it's up to France to really fight for the spots behind first place
Soldier!
Once again. Soldier, why? Oh,
I saw that coming. That drift was so bad.
That had to have been a misclick. And getting redded immediately after by France. Here comes France coming in the spots behind second place, and they might be able to recover from this. Blue shell.
Okay, no. What
is a blue shell sent out for first place. Kamek actually doesn't get red. He gets redded, but not blue shell followed up. Golden shrimp coming up for Soldier here, but it's not going to be enough for him to catch up into anything significant. France, I think, getting the spots behind. It's a mixed bag of a race, neutral race kind of.
I mean, that's an all right race for USA.
I think USA.
My gosh, knowing DK Jungle as it is, everything had happened on that last turn or that last at least in the temple. That was terrifying.
And Soldier for 17 points in the Grand Prix. Surprising to see.
That was let's see, 25, 32, 38. 45 race for USA, so about what? I don't know. Not a big win. I think a 7-point win, I think. So I mean France taking still holding a steady 30-point lead.
USA losing that GP by a score of 153 to 175. And so with that being
I just realized in the USA chat, actually, they literally have a bot who does race scores. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, so you can let me know what's actually the deal with that.
Yeah, so that was a +8 race apparently. So I mean they are still down around 30 something.
Yeah, so
32.
France have a nice kind of cushion right now. It's obviously not the biggest cushion at all by any means, but I mean going into GP3 with the 31-point lead as opposed to like the 10-point lead you'd maybe expect in such a close match, you take that.
Yeah. And they're going Mario Circuit, which has actually become a very popular track, it seems. Oh, did it even get picked? I don't know, because I was accidentally on your stream again. Haha.
Oh my god.
So we're either going Hyrule or Twisted Mansion. I did not catch it. And that is Spooky Mansion, so France possibly able to draft up here, what seems to be an opportunity to do so.
Current score 344 to 312. So as you said, by around 30 points or so. So plenty of time for the American side to catch back up. Loser of this does play against the loser of the Germany versus, sorry, not Germany versus Japan. The winner of the loser of this plays against the winner of Canada versus Germany, which was Germany. So
so
at this rate, we'll be seeing USA versus Germany.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that in many World Cups, so that could actually be interesting to see if USA does fall in this match. I'd actually like to see that, but currently we're talking about the now right now, and we do see now Soldier is working hard from the back here, taking out some French members. That could be Demon going down next.
Potentially.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's gonna. Yeah. Okay. That's a. Wait. I'm not sure why he threw that backwards, but all right.
We don't know, but that is Daniel in first right now. So again, Daniel being a very confident runner apparently.
And that banana slightly out of sight and not able to react to it in time. Red Shell coming from afterwards. Soldier not having the best of times here in the first race of the last Grand Prix.
See, what I've seen so far is a lot of French members being in that in those 6 through 10 spots. So that could be the Morton in second for USA, and maybe that. I mean, that's Jackson third, but currently it's very much unknown about who's in what top spots, and Soldier's kind of struggling a bit here. But we do see a couple French members as we approach the pack.
Yeah, something like at least 2 French members back here.
Actually, there's like 3 French.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, no, that's a lot of USA as well. So no idea how this race could be going.
I see 3 USA and 3 French back here, so it seems pretty split between bottom spots.
I think that may be Alex in first. I think. Because that's a Morton I haven't seen yet. So that could be a 1-3 for USA if he's able to hold that on that last turn. And
1, 3, 6,
this
7,
actually
8.
could be
So
1, 3, 6, 7.
I think this is an American race. Soldier has slowly but surely been able to at least advance up the track with the use of continual
that is
and
Alex.
Yeah, you called it right on the money. USA actually.
That's another plus. That's another +8 race.
Is it actually +8?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. And I didn't have to do math there.
Do you know what the actual literal score of it was? By any chance?
Like the points?
Yeah.
What would it be? I actually have no idea then. That's too much work for me.
45 to 37, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Goodness. This should be interesting. USA making very steady plays here. If it does go TikTok clock, then they could continue to do what they're doing. But France doing very well to make these keep these big races from happening though, because these are opportunities for very huge races with such a desperate kind of team going right now. But so good job on France for I guess doling the comeback a bit here.
Yeah, I think the difference, the major difference I've seen between the two teams, USA and France, is that USA, whenever they've gotten an advantage of any sort, they don't really abuse it as much. They get maybe one track in their favor after a nice lead when they have good positions to take advantage of it, and maybe if that one race they take advantage of those positions. But France, when they have been able to win a race, they've at least they've been a lot more consistent
Killed it.
in being able to follow it up.
Yeah. They're very good at like defense, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an airplane. That's slightly loud. Anyways, I actually haven't paid attention to the first lap of this race, so I don't know who's where, but it does seem
France,
that
I think not really having too many spots up here. I think Sebas is the... Okay, sorry. France is Sebas and Pierre being some of the 2 French spots up here. But I think that's about
I think
it for
that's
now.
top 2 for USA?
Yeah. Sebas
Jax
was actually taken out by a
two.
red.
Oh.
No, sorry. It was Pierre that was taken out by a red. It's Sebas still up here in 2nd place.
So 1, 3, 4, and I think 5 for USA since Soldier isn't trailing, and I did see something behind him, so that may be a 5th place for USA, but that may be an opportunity for, yeah, Soldier can take out Sebas here.
Yeah,
I think.
As I was saying,
up
until now, France has done a really good job of making sure that USA doesn't get any momentum at all. But I mean, as soon as I say that, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
Nice patience by Soldier to wait for that Piranha to end, because I had no idea what he had, but glad he saw that and waited.
Yeah, I mean, if you read someone with a Piranha, you could absolutely.
Haha, don't do that.
That just puts everybody at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but what I see is a top 3, someone building up. That may be a French force. Yeah, that's Daniel coming up. Gonna have to be careful in case Daniel pulls something tricky here. That is a crazy 8 by Daniel, so he may be getting 3rd there.
May be able to get into 3rd place. He is right, kind of.
Oh, he gets to 2nd place.
But he gets in the 2nd just like that.
Wow.
Wasn't able to detect it, but the star actually able to move on up at the last second. And I think that should be...
He just kind of appeared there.
Yeah.
That should be... That's probably going to be another plus... Yeah, that's only a +4 race considering the bottom spots. So USA still down by a bit. Around by 20. So they're going to have to turn one of those, like, all-right races into a great race if they want to bring this back.
Yeah,
but
they have 2
France,
races
again,
left.
doing very good with the... Yeah. France having, like, knowing that USA has those top spots and doing what they could to keep the people that aren't guaranteed a top spot in the bottom. And that's good, really good for them.
So the score of that race was +4 in USA's favor, I believe, correct?
Yep.
So that means they've reached the 400-point milestone at the same time as France, who got the, what is it? It's 400 to 420 right now. So a 20-point deficit is all that holds them apart.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm actually positive that there was a 20-point deficit at the end of match 1 last year, going into the last race. Even though this isn't the last race, I do remember it was a 20-point deficit. This is a little too reminiscent of what we've seen before.
Hey man, don't.
But you know, this should be fun.
Don't call it too early.
I'm not calling anything too early. I'm just saying this is a very familiar, close match, but. We did see it. We did see a comeback from both France and USA, so you never know. But as we're going to be seeing a Toad Harbor, that should be beneficial for Jax, because France is going to have to do what they can in this next lap to really take out these United States.
I'm a massive fan of of taking the drift outside, just to make sure he doesn't bump his teammate, because not everybody in the World Cup's done that so far, and safe play, especially when drafting people, super needed for something like the opening bit of this track. But getting red immediately afterwards, and the error after the first opening turn for him of just bumping into a pillar ended up costing him a little bit there. Soldier in 10th place now with 2 streams left to boot.
Unfortunately, it's very difficult to catch up on this track, so it's, especially with the pack being so far gone, it's going to be quite a hefty time getting back in those top spots. But there are a couple French members back here, so they're going to need to do what they can, I guess.
Okay. Green coming with a near contact with Soldier there, able to avoid it, fortunately enough for him. And still
Rookie and Alex both being taken out.
Still remains in this pack, but yeah, as you said, Rookie and Alex not looking on the best side of things right now.
A lot of French members in these middle spots, and they can do a lot to USA here. As Zinc is taken out a little bit, Soldier's going to sneak for this item box, but misses.
He misses, and that's an important item box, being so close to France here.
Yeah.
You want some sort of shrooms to be able to get away from them, or even protection.
Yeah, France is like 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say, almost, and Jax is going to have to, like, do his best in first.
Yeah. Certainly here as France in mid spots. They haven't really gotten any item boxes to actually get rid of USA members, and just a lot of shrooms for them. Soldier's going to go for the lower box to be able to make sure he gets that item box he's missed out sorely on in the past couple of them. Gets triple shrooms with his teammate Alex, and might be able to move a little bit closer here. Tries to go for the chain immediately behind the trolley, but doesn't get it.
I think this may be a one race for France.
Potentially,
yeah.
Depending on what item he gets. If he'll get
wait, Soldier does pass.
Two?
Soldier is able to pass one of them going around the tram, and yeah, that's a good race for France. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soldier able to... Jax thankfully actually getting a first place, but France behind first place doing so well. 12 points, 10 points, 9 and 8.
USA is now down 34. France holding a 34-point lead going into this last race, and that is very good for them, as they might... I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it, but they might be just inches away from grabbing that revenge.
Yeah, no, they're super close to it. Race score of 48-34. Pretty sure USA shouldn't be able to recover from this, but I mean, we'll find out shortly enough. We'll see what track selection they pick. I'm expecting something like maybe GBA Mario Circuit. Maybe not.
See, I feel like they'd want a track where Syndic keep a first place, but also the other players can get up there. But I think it might be for the better of a team to pick like a GBA or something. We'll have to see. They are picking GBA, so that should be something. Ooh. Alrighty. Well, if all France really needs to do here is to get at least 2 people in like top 4, and that should be a good race for them, and keeping this 34-point lead in the positives. Oh man.
So what USA needs right now is an absolutely massive race. They need at least a top 5 and more than that.
I'm just not sure if they can do it, because they're not really a team for like absolutely big races out of nowhere. Yeah, as we've seen.
There hasn't been. I think there was one big race for them in the entirety of the war, and it was in GP1. It was a win by around 20 points or so, or 15 points or so. And to be able to triple that, more than triple that, that'll be tough for them.
A lot of them getting taken out at the start here, and I think that is Sebas holding first right now.
For now, it seems that is the case.
Zink loses all his triple reds, like right as he pulls. He's not going to be able to do much with them.
And the boomerang on the Daniel just yet.
We're struggling a little bit here with his driving, and that's going to be Daniel wiping out 2 USA members.
Yikes! Not good at all for the USA side. As Sebas slowly but surely getting that lead up there in first. France having top 2 for now. Cinda being the lone representative out there. France having top 3.
Interesting going for that box there to get another item. Only getting a shroom though. And yeah, that's gonna. I think France has this locked in right now. Only a perfect opportunity would be able to take him out. Soldier not getting anything close to perfect, so yeah, France is running away with it. And my goodness.
Unless a blue shell happens soon, I'm pretty sure I'm calling it. France should be moving on to the winners finals tomorrow.
France is going to be tomorrow. Oh, is it
or not tomorrow? Next week. Next week, excuse me. Blue shell comes in now. France was holding it the whole time.
USA has another match to play.
Yeah,
and they're gonna be taking on what will be Germany.
Yeah, they will be.
Oh boy, and France finally able to do what they've been waiting a year to do: take out the defending runner-ups, runner-ups, whatever we call them. But I mean, wow.
Oh yeah, congratulations to France actually being able to like stretch that. Be able to take back the lead that they didn't seem to getting off to a slow start at the beginning.
Very, very good on them for holding that lead for what was, I think, good 8 races.
Yeah. Because
it's so often that lead can change by something either completely unexpected or something very well played out. But they did very well to eat, like especially with doling those what could have been really good races for USA. Wow.
156 to 172 is the score from that GP. Do you know the result from that race alone?
Oh, from that last race? That last race was minus 14, I think, again.
Okay.
No, wait, no, never mind. I don't think they did something.
Okay.
Okay, apparently what I'm hearing is there's a... Okay, apparently they're stacking a bunch of penalties. Apparently they're giving like -40 for the room not being up or something. I don't know about this rule. And then like they're giving like a lag penalty.
I don't think that's actually gonna happen.
Yeah, I think they're kind of going on about something, but okay.
Yeah, I don't.
But as of right now, France will be advancing to the winners finals.
I don't think there's anything gonna come up from that. So
there's nothing gonna be like solidified with that.
So France should be.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
What a match we just watched.
And
that was fun to watch.
Yeah, and so we'll be actually seeing whether USA or Germany will stay in this one. I know that UK have dropped down into the losers bracket after losing to Japan. So the winners finals tomorrow will be Japan versus France, or not tomorrow, next week will be France versus Japan, which I don't think, have we seen that happen before?
I don't think we've seen Japan play France.
No.
That's what's so like. That's why I'm so like, wow. This is because the teams are just being like, I guess, mixed up now because we're seeing USA and Germany in losers, which like you usually see those two teams remaining in winners, while we have like UK in losers. We have Japan and France. I mean, Japan's like usually a given, but I mean, France really pulling through there, and this is going to be a very interesting what's it called? Winners finals.
Yeah. So congratulations to France. I think we're taking a quick break before we go to the next match. And I'm not exactly sure which match we'll be calling. I think it'll be... What is it? So we'll be seeing... Losers quarterfinals, which will be loser of...
Who's the other team? Because I know it's Germany, UK, and USA in losers. Who's the fourth team? Because teams dropped out, didn't they?
Yeah, Italy and Latin America. I'm not sure how those will go around or go about. Like, I'm not really sure how that's going to progress at all. Really.
Can we just drop Australia back into it?
Yeah, that's my plan exactly. I think losers round 1 has been done. I'm not exactly sure, but if that is the case, then we'll be going to, what is it? It will be, well, Germany's already played Canada, so I'm actually confused as to what happens here.
Yeah, because there are 3 teams in losers at this point.
Yeah. Winner of, okay.
Winner of the 2 teams that dropped plays UK or something.
Yeah. Either way, we'll get it situated. We'll have a matchup in what I believe to be what is it? Around 10 minutes or so. I'm not sure. We'll have to double check, but we'll be back in a couple moments.
Alright.
Give ourselves a little bit of a break and whatnot, and we'll have another match to decide who will be getting knocked out or eliminated coming shortly. Don't go away, guys. More to come.